All right.
All right. Hey, and now we don't have to listen to Sam getting upset that he's not on YouTube yet. Hi. Everybody. So this week we're going to do something a little bit special. Steve asked me to do his makeup. Oh, and Al wants to play the pause game.
He's fine.
Yeah. So we're going to do his makeup while we're talking about the various things that we got going on for the next couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to jump up and do that. And you guys are probably going to get really sick of the back of, but that's okay. Oh gosh, that was in the first 2 minutes. I'm going to have to edit myself. But that's okay. So I hope y'all are doing well this week. We've had a fantastic couple of weeks. Been taking in a lot of YouTube content, a lot of Twitch content. Polygon stream, guys. Whoa. You guys missed a ton.
Or maybe you didn't.
Maybe you didn't.
You could have watched it.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah. That's a wonderful thing about...
You exist.
Yeah. It's a wonderful thing about internet history. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and start that. And Steve, why don't you tell folks about some of the things in the stuff? Well, I knocked down a Christmas tree. I'm really good at that.
That was a Christmas tree.
That was a Christmas tree. Well, a Yule tree. A holiday tree.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So it's just going to, like, devolve over time.
Yeah.
We doing foundation for you, Chief, or not?
Yeah, whatever. You're the artiste.
Alrighty.
You do your thing.
Give me just a second.
Sure. So we have been working on... we just started a new Mario Galaxy playthrough. We finished up our Mario Odyssey. So we just started on Galaxy. We tried to do Sunshine, and it just didn't agree with our constitutions as far as tolerance to movement and change in perspectives. So we're not going to be doing that one.
Yeah, your wife got real sick about that.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah.
So everybody's got a thing.
Yep.
So, you know, like...
You got a little spice. As our vape connoisseur always says. So, hi, everybody. So, yeah. So, basically, what's going on, I am putting a foundation on Mr. Teeps. And I'm covering all the little, like, pustules and such that come with having psoriasis. And this is the closest color I have, because we don't always do Steve's makeup. And what we want to do is we want to kind of normalize the idea of men wearing makeup. Because a lot of our male friends do wear makeup. And we feel like it's a thing that should be normalized, because why the fuck not? Why shouldn't we all be allowed to wear makeup every now and again and not be ridiculed for it? It's fucking dumb.
So I was in a Zoom meeting today.
Yeah.
And I was looking at my face and I was like, I want to be pretty.
Yeah. Well, we are going to do just that, my dear. So yeah, we did a Mario playthrough and that was really rad.
Yeah, and then we are still continuing the Final Fantasy Red Boys. Ooh.
Yay, Red Boys!
In case I do anything weird, because I have my glasses off, I can't see any of the monitors, so I have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, that's okay. That might actually work out better. I'm actually going to ask you to close your eyes and continue speaking to people.
Fantastic.
So, yeah. So, basically, with the Mario playthrough, what happened is when we were playing Sunshine, I get real bad vertigo sometimes when I'm playing some games, which is why usually Steve is the player and I am the watcher. Even though I too game, I am not much of a gamer, as it were, because of my fucking vertigo. So, a lot of the times, Steve will end up playing. And you can open up if you want for a minute.
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Can't see anything.
Well, I figured. So, let's go ahead. I'm actually going to ask you to open your eyes. I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to get your water line here right close to it. Anyway. And this is going to be kind of a disaster, but that's okay. We'll make it work. I have the means to blend that out. So
yeah. So, and we are, the next time we have another episode of Breakfast for Dinner.
Yeah.
After this one, we will have ended Virtual Road Trip Simulator Gothic 2020.
Yeah. It will be done.
Our last episode will air on the 30th of December.
Yeah.
And our last, which is the day that we will record our last episode of Breakfast for Dinner. Or last episode, I'm sorry. The last episode of 2020.
Yeah, the last episode of this godforsaken year.
This is an ongoing series. Yes. But Virtual Road Trip Simulator Gothic 2020 will be coming to an end. Mm-hmm. But we will start a new series.
Yes.
Which will be just as weird, in fact, weirder.
Yeah, it will be weirder. I can guarantee that.
We're taking the whole thing and we are cranking it up past, because 11 is not far enough. We want to take it to 14.
Yeah, we're thinking 14 or 15 probably, actually.
Yeah. We just want to break the knob off.
Yeah.
So we're going to make it as weird as possible.
Yeah. And we're going to stop the bleeding by doing that. We've been bleeding all this weird all over, and we're just going to bleed out all the weird that we have onto the page.
I don't know that I have a limit to my weird. I stride confidently in my weirdness.
Well, we all do. That is part of the Dunne's thing. But yeah, so we're going to be doing some of that. And, yeah, we're looking forward to the new series. We're going to continue kind of on our bent. It seems like a lot of our stuff, people are appreciating it for the most part. So we're going to keep on with it. We're going to please bury us with it. Okay. That should be good. I think I need to do something to your brows, though.
Yes.
Yes.
So so this week, or last weekend actually, I just on a whim decided to write a very simple rule set for a role-playing game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got to talk about that. That's dope.
Yeah, it's called Ghost Ship. I haven't published it or anything. I haven't actually playtested it yet, but the concept is you've got a crew of shipmates, essentially, and this takes place in space. So it's a sci-fi setting. But everybody assumes one of 4 roles, and there are different scenarios, and the goal, depending on the situation, you may or may not have to do a thing. So, but yeah, basically it's an RPG, but it's more of a tactical RPG. So it's kind of more like old school D&D in that regard. Not as tactical as, say, Warhammer 40K, but it's a under 5-page rule set. So it's very simple. But I just started writing some stuff, and I said, yeah, I wonder if I can do this. So I've never actually, despite my 30-plus years of RPG experience and writing a tremendous amount of content for various different games, I have never written a rule set. So
should be fun.
So
I'm looking forward to play testing the hell out of it, and it's something that we feel like could actually be executed over Zoom fairly well.
Yeah, I feel like it could be.
So that's pretty good. And
or even like Roll20.
Yeah, we could probably.
Because there does need to be a map, because it is a tactical game.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. I was going to give you contouring, and then I realized that your sideburns are your contouring. So fuck that.
I'll wear makeup, but I ain't shaving.
No, fuck no. You don't need to. Normalize men's makeup. Hashtag normalize men's makeup. Makeup for mans. So, the only thing we need for you, my dear, is some lippy sticky, and then we are all to the races for you.
Already?
I think. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I've gotten pretty quick at this stuff.
Did you put eyeshadow on?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That was quick.
Yes. You weren't aware. So, better paint on lippies. Oh, wow. That's pretty much your lip color exactly. It's just shiny. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to probe in your mouth with this fuzzy, spongy thing that's been in my mouth. I know. Okay, you're good. There you go. And, yeah, so go ahead and, yeah, put on your glasses so you can actually see.
You know, it's time for a... No, I stole that bit.
Yeah, that's all right. That's usually mine.
But there you go.
There we go. I just realized we didn't have our lighting on either. So hopefully that's all the right colors. Whoops.
Sure.
My bad.
You're talking to exactly the wrong person as far as checking for colors.
Yes. Yeah, he's all makeuped up. If you guys want, I can give you all the colors I used, via Avon. Because some of the stuff was Ipsy. I can give you, all the colors and things that Avon would use. Because the Avon stuff's going to be cheaper than the Ipsy stuff I have.
It's true.
And, quite frankly, I'd use the Avon stuff if I had it, but I don't have it yet.
Right.
Because I haven't been ordering for myself. I've been ordering for my customers.
Yes.
So, but, we do want to normalize men's makeup and, make men look pretty.
Yeah, there's absolutely no reason that we can't be pretty.
Yeah. Now, as far as, does anybody have an opinion? An opinion?
I have opinions.
Well, yeah, obviously. But does anybody have an opinion about where they'd like to see Final Fantasy go once we eventually finish that game?
Just drop it in the comments.
Yeah. Because we were thinking about just moving on to Final Fantasy 2, which is on that same Origins
also known
disc.
as Final Fantasy 4? Or Super Final?
No, it's it wasn't released in the US until Origins.
Ah, gotcha.
But it's the original Final Fantasy 2. The one that was called Final Fantasy 2 here is Final Fantasy 4 in
that's
Japan.
how it works. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So it's a little bit weird.
I got it backwards.
And then we're also considering, I haven't talked to Steve about this yet, but he'll pretty much go along with anything I say. So yeah, it works. Considering doing a short game playthrough for the New Year's holiday area.
I dig that.
Yeah. Just like we did for the Simon's Quest, just like a 4-off.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be something along those same lines, nice short game.
Okay.
Old timey.
All right, I dig it.
Yeah, and so if you got any suggestions about what old-timey game you'd like to see us play...
We could do like a 20-minute live stream of just me playing Contra.
Right, yeah. I mean, hour at most on that. But I've got some ideas about what games I'd like to use, but if you guys have suggestions, comments, concerns about what you'd like to see, let us know.
We will literally play anything.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to be fairly on the soonish, I imagine, doing another... stream with our friends, like the Jackbox stream that you guys saw. That performed really well, and most people were really, really into it.
Yeah.
And
it's very fun.
We loved the hell out of it. It's just, we didn't think it would maybe translate, the way it did. Cause, people were really into it. So, want to make sure that we give you that kind of content too. We have been playing some Among Us, but it was one of those things that they were fun rounds, but they weren't like shocking. Amazing IQ 9000, whatever else. So it wasn't something like super wanted to like sit there and be like, look at us, we're amazing, because we aren't. We're kind of just okay.
Yeah, it was fun stuff. But...
We're not on Corpse Husband's level there, Jax or whatever else.
Yeah.
I talk like I know these folks.
But you know what? We are on our level. That's what's important.
Yes. And is there anything else we want to talk about today?
Yeah, I covered everything I want to talk about.
All right. So we want to remind you and everyone around you to subscribe to our newsletter. And that is at duncast.weebly.com. And we also want to remind you to stride confidently forward in your weirdness. Have an excellent week, y'all.
Mwah.
Mwah. We'll see you in 2 weeks.